Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to explore all the number functions in MySQL. In the last video, we have covered all the string functions. In that, we have seen upper function, lower function, length function, substring, in-string, left, right, rpad, lpad, trim, ASCII, replace. I hope you have practiced with the syntax of all these functions. Within one shot, you cannot recall the syntax of all the functions. You need a practice multiple times. Just read the notes again and again. Certainly, you will become expert in the functions. But before we start solving the hacker rank and lead code questions, make sure you will remember the syntax of each and every function, also the use cases as well. Because once we complete these functions, soon we are going to start solving our hacker rank and lead code practice questions. Okay. So before that, be ready with all these basic concepts of your SQL, guys. Okay. So today we are going to explore few more functions, which are number functions. Okay. Which will help us to deal with the numbers, guys. Okay. So let's start. So the first function is mod function. To explain the basic syntax of these functions, I'm going to use the workbench. If you wanted to use the online compiler, you can use it. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just use the online compiler only. I'll just write SQL compiler. Okay. We'll select this because yesterday I have uninstalled, removed the SQL from my system. So I'll go with this one compiler. Okay. So we'll switch the software over here as a MySQL. I don't want SQL Server. I'll switch it to MySQL. Done. Now let's write the code. The first function which we need to understand is mod function. Function names are not case sensitive in your MySQL. However you want, you can write it, guys. Uppercase, lowercase, mixture of upper, lower, however you want, because it is not case sensitive. So here I will write select mod of. First I will pass 10 and then I will pass 2. Is a 10 completely divisible by 2? Yes. So the remainder your mod function returns and the remainder is 0. Here I'll just write as remainder. Okay. Again I'll execute this. You can check the remainder is 0 because 10 is completely divisible by 2, guys. Okay. In the similar way, if I write select mod of 10, 3. Is your 10 completely divisible by 3? No. In the table of 3, do you have a 10? No. So 3 3s is 9. So 10 minus 9, remainder is 1, guys. So now if I run this code, can you see I'm getting the remainder 1. So your mod function will return the remainder always. Okay. Now next function which we have is absolute, ABS. Absolute function will returns always the positive value. For example, if I write select ABS of minus 20, what is the output of this? Let me show you. See what it is returning? Plus 20. So whatever the operation you will pass inside this, if the operation result is negative value, it will convert it into positive and it will return to you. For example, if I write select absolute of 40 divided by 3 minus 6,000. What is the output, guys? Whatever the number it is, but it will be negative, right? Because smaller number subtracted by greater number we are doing. So of course the output will be negative. But here if you check carefully, the output is in positive, guys. If you won't pass it in absolute, let me show you. If you won't pass this operation in absolute, and if you run this code, can you see I'm getting negative number? But if you pass this number to the absolute, we are getting the positive number. Okay. So this is the operation which we have performed without using absolute. This is the operation which we have performed and passed inside absolute function. Okay. I hope I am clear with this. If you want, you can take one simple example over here, guys. For example, 400 minus 1000. And if I run this code, you can check 600 in positive I am getting. It should be negative, right? But it is giving positive. So absolute will always return positive. So mod is done, absolute is done. Let me check what is our next function. I have created the notes over here. Mod, absolute, returns always the positive value. Next, we have a round function. Rounds the number to the specified decimal or digit. Okay, let's execute some examples about round function. Round function. Okay. So here I'll just write select round off my price. Let's say you have purchased one product and the price is 99.99. So you want to round off this number with the 0 decimal places. Means whatever this decimal point you have, after this decimal point, you need 0 digits. Okay. So what is the nearest integer number for 99.99? It is 100, right? So I'm getting 100 over here. In the similar way, 0 means you need 0 digits after a decimal point, guys. Okay. If I write select round off 99.99 comma 1 I will write. Then what will happen? I need 1 digit after decimal point. Then what is the output of this? Let me run this code. The output is again 100.0. But output should be 99.9, right? So let's see how your MySQL will round off the number. Some basic rules we have, guys, that you need to understand. Okay. I will be taking help of one simple animation to explain these concepts. Okay. So let's go through them. Okay. So this is your number which you want to round off 99.93490. Okay. Do you want to round off to 0 digits after decimal? Yes, guys. If nothing you have mentioned, round off to 1 digit after decimal 2, nothing we have mentioned. Means I want to round off to 0 digits after decimal. Means whatever this decimal point we have, after this, I don't want any digit. I need one whole integer number. So now first, before it will make all these numbers 0, 0, 0. See, 0, 0, 0, 0. It will check the first number. Is this 9 greater than 5? This 9 it will check, guys. Okay, this 9 it will check. Is it greater than or equal to 5? Yes. If it is yes, into the left side, we have to add carry 1. So plus 1 we will add. So if we add 99 plus 1, result will be 100, guys. And all these numbers, it will convert it into 0, 0, 0. So 0 doesn't make any sense. So 100 is your output. In the similar way, this is the number. This we want to round off to 0 digits after decimal point. Where is decimal point? Here it is. So this 99, it will keep as it is. This number, it will check. This 4, guys. Is 4 greater than or equal to 5? No. 4 is less than 5. So it won't add any plus 1 to this side, left side. And without adding plus 1, it will return the number 99. So here we have round off the number and we got 99. Here we have round off the number and we got 100, guys. I hope you are understanding. Okay. Crystal clarity I will give. Just wait for multiple examples. Next, let's say this is the number. Now I don't want to round off the number to 0 digits after a decimal point. Rather, I want 2 digits after decimal point. How many digits, guys? For this number, I need 2 digits after decimal point. Okay, so it will target this 2 digits. And next number, it will target this 4. This 2 digits, you need it. So keep it aside. Target the next number after this 2 digits. It's 4. So check, is 4 greater than or equal to 5? No, it is less than 5. So don't add plus 1 at all this side. So the output will be 99.93. In the similar way, this is the example. This is the number. You tell me the output for this. What will be the output, guys? You have to round off this number to 2 digits after decimal point. So 99.43 I want in the output. But you should round off this to the nearest number. So these two numbers will be targeted 4, 3 because you needed 2 digits after decimal. Plus it will target next number 5 also. It will check, is 5 greater than or equal to 5? Yes, guys, 5 is equal to 5. So it will add +1 to this side, to this 3. So number will become 4, correct? So the output is 99.44. I hope I am clear with this. So let's solve few more examples over here. Okay, so here let's solve few more examples on our round function. Okay, so let's say I am asking you to round this number. Let's say I have 689.9438. Okay, now you have to round off this number to 3 digits after decimal point. Okay, so now if you carefully observe, let's take the number out. 6. Just a minute. Okay. 689.9438. How many digits they need after decimal? 3 digits. So only 3 digits we should return. So we targeted 3 digits. But before we return this as it is in the output, first you check the next digit. Is this 8 greater than or equal to 5? Yes, it is greater than 5. So +1 you have to add to this number. So what will be the new number, guys? It will be, I'll just write it here, 9, 4. It will add +1 to the 3. So 3 will become 4. And the remaining number, this 8, it will remove. So the output is 6, 8, and 9. And then these are the 3 digits which you asked for after this decimal point. Okay. So let's take one more example now, this side. Round off 689.3 point. Let's say it is 9, 1, 2, 8, 3. Randomly I am taking the number, guys. Nothing is pre-planned. So now I want to round off this number. What will be the output, guys? Have I mentioned anything over here like I needed 2 digits after decimal, 3 digits? Nothing I have mentioned. So the default value which is present over here, if you won't mention anything, the default value which is present is 0, guys. So do remember, this is your default value. Okay. What is the output now? So before you make it 0, this number 0, first it will check this number. Is this number greater than or equal to 5? Yes, it is greater than 5, guys. So it will add +1 to this. So your 6 will be as it is, 8 will be as it is, 9 will be as it is. It will add +1 to this 3. So 3 will become 4. So this is the output of your this question. Okay. So very easily we can round off the numbers, guys. But now here you can pass 1, 2, 3. You will check the number whether it is greater than or equal to 5 or not. Accordingly, you will add +1, guys. Correct. So now let's say I have a number like this. Now little different examples I'm going to take. Observe carefully. Round off. The number is, okay. So I'll just take the number as, just a minute. 99.9999. And you have to round off this number to 2 digits after decimal point. What will be the output, guys? What is the number? It is 99.9999. You have to round off this number to 2 digits I need after this decimal point. So before we take this 2 digits as it is in the output, first we have to check this number, next number. Is this number, only this number guys, not entire number. Okay, entire you should not check it out. Okay, only the next one number we should check. Okay, so I'm checking, is this number 9 is greater than or equal to 5? Yes, it is greater than 5 guys. Then what we should do? Now I have to add plus 1 over here. So 9 will become 10. So this number will become 0. This number will become 0. And it will transfer carry to the next number. Plus 1. So again 9 plus 1, it is 10. So we will write 0 over here. Plus 1 carry we will transfer over here. Again 9 plus 1, 10. 0 over here and plus 1 carry over here. 9 plus 1, 10. So 10 we have written like this. So the output will be, what is the final output? Look over here. 1, 0, 0. This decimal point as it is. And after this, this 2, 0, 0, 0. That's all guys. So always you have to observe the carry guys. Okay. One more example I will take. Look over here carefully. Round off 6, 9, 8, or I'll just take 6, 9, 9.87, or here also I will take 9, 9, 9. Round off this number to same 2 digits after decimal. Now what is the output of this? You tell me. First you will target the number like this, 699.999. 2 digits you need after decimal, so we will target these 2 digits. Before we make this 2 digits 0, this 2 digits, next number we will check. Is this 9 greater than or equal to 5? Yes. So what we have to do? Add the plus 1 to this side. Plus 1. So this 9 plus 1 will become 10 guys. 10 ka 0 will come over here and 1 will go, carry will be transferred to the next number. Again this 9 plus 1 will become 10. 10 ka 0 will come here, plus we will transfer to the next. Again 9 plus 1, 10 ka 0 will come here, plus 1. Again 9 plus 1, 10 ka 0 over here, plus 1. So 6 plus 1 is 7. That's all. So the output over here is 700.00 guys. If you are thinking, ma'am, it is too difficult, always we have to add plus 1, plus 1. You no need to do like this, guys. Okay. Because we have the basic maths knowledge. If you write 699.999, if you want to round off to 2 digits after decimal, so check, is this greater than 5 or equal to 5? Yes. So just add plus 1 over here. So it will become 700 and make all these numbers 0, 0, 0. Always add plus 1 to this side by checking these numbers, guys. Okay. I hope I am clear with this round with positive value as a second parameter. Okay. Now I will take one more example, round off. Let's say 968.328 comma minus 2 I will write. Now minus 2 I have written, not plus 2. Plus 2 means you will check these 2 digits. You will check whether 8 is greater than 5 or not, or equal to 5. You will add plus 1 here. So the output will be 968.33. But now this time it is not positive, guys. It is negative. Negative means you should count this side. Okay. So now let's check minus 2 they have told, right? So this is minus 1. This is minus 2. Minus 2. So now this 2 we have to make it 0, 0 guys. But before you make it 0, whatever is present at position minus 2, they have asked for minus 2. So the number which is present at position minus 2, check this number guys. This number 6. Check, is 6 greater than or equal to 5? Yes, it is greater than 5 guys. So we should add plus 1 over here. Okay. Make this 6 as a 0, this 8 as a 0. 9 plus 1 will become 10. So this is the output. 0.000, whatever it is. Okay. So 1000 is the output of this. So basically, whenever we are passing -2, we are telling go to the nearest 100. Nearest 100. 2 means 2 zeros, guys. So give always the nearest 100 of this number. So the nearest 100 of this number, 96 was present. Nearest 100 is 1000, guys. Okay. Nearest 100 is not 900 because it is above 50. So it is 1000. Okay, clear? One more example we will take. Round off. Round off. I will take 996.8 point. Let's say some numbers are present 683, comma, minus 3 I will write. Minus 3. So target the number, guys. 996.683. So all these digits will be converted into 0. That doesn't matter because index is negative, guys. So now minus 3 means this is -1 you can consider. This is -2 you can consider. This is -3. So all these three numbers we have to make it 0, 0. But before we make it 0, whatever is present at -3 because we have written -3. Check this number. Is this 9 greater than or equal to 5? Yes. So add +1 to this side. So 9 plus 1, it will become 10. So this 10, we will write it over here. So this is the output of your this code, guys. 10,000 will be the output. So the nearest 100,000 of your number is 10,000 only. So the output is 10,000. Clear? One more last example. I'll just write it round off. 9996.823, comma. I will write it over here minus 4. Minus 4. Now what is the output? Again, you have to target the number 9996.823. So check for -4. This is -1. This is -2. This is -3. And this is -4. So all these positions, we have to make it 0, 0, 0, 0. But only one position, see, this is -4. So the position -4, you have to check it. Is this 9 greater than or equal to 5? Yes. So this side, we have to add +1. This side, nothing is present means by default 0 is present, guys. So 0 plus 1 will become 1. So this side, we will write 1 over here, 1. So all these positions, it has made it 0, 0, 0. You can check. Only this fourth position, because you have passed 4, it will check is it greater than 5 or not. If yes, it will add +1 to left side. If nothing is present, 0 is present. So 0 plus 1, 1. So this is the output. Again, 10,000 will be the output. 10,000. The nearest 1000 you have to check, guys. If you check this number, the nearest is 10,000 only, not 9,000. If you go to round off to 9,000, what about 996? You will lose that data, right? So the nearest one is 10,000. So I hope I'm clear with the round function. Just a minute. Round function with number. Any number you can pass it over here. And the second parameter is digits after decimal. Okay, digits after decimal. You can give over here positive value also. You can give over here negative value as well. Okay. So I hope I am clear with this round function. So now let's continue our next types of functions. I'll just share my screen from here. Okay. So let me show you how round function works, guys, again with the help of simple example. This is round function. -2 means -1, and this is -2. Actually, we have to take two jumps, guys. Okay. Then which number we have to check? This is -1, -2. But before that, we have one number 5. -1, -2. So consider 5, guys. Is 5 greater than or equal to 5? Yes. So we will add +1. This is the output. Okay. In the similar way, -1 means this. -1. So this number we have to round off. But before that, this number we should check. -1. First number. Okay. Is 9 greater than 5? Yes. So add +1. This is the output of your code, guys. So I hope I am clear with the round function. So let's solve some queries on this round function. Let's say this is the table. Okay. Now on this table, I have written this query. Carefully observe. Select from product table. Okay. Product name and product price we have to select. But product price, I am not going to select as it is. Rather, I am going to round off this. Okay. Round off to 0 digits after decimal. So what is the round off value for this? 1000. Nearest integer we have to check, guys. Nearest is 1000. For this, 500. For this, 50. For this, 299, because this number you have to check. If it is greater than or equal to 5, then add +1. This one to 341. This one 14,000. This one 500. Correct, right? So if you round off this, this is the output, guys. So check, it has rounded off all the numbers. So you can pause the video. Aram se each and every number you can observe and you can cross verify the result. In the similar way, I will take one more example. This is the product table. This is the query. Select from product. Now we have to display product name and product price. Product price I don't want to display as it is. I am telling round this product price, and the digits after decimal number value I have given as a -2. So it will check, guys. See, the nearest 100 we have to target. -1, -2 here. What is the nearest 100 for this? It is 1000, right? For this, 500 and so on. Okay, so same thing you have to do. Look over here. -1, -2. So is 9 greater than 5? Yes. So add +1. So this will become 10 and all others will become 0. So 1000. In the similar way, -1, -2. So 5 will come over here and this will become 500. Here also, -1, -2. -1, -2. So this is not greater than 5. So here you will get 0, guys. Why 0? The nearest number is 0, guys. The nearest 100. We cannot go to the 100. The round off value for this is 100. We cannot write. Check for the rule which I taught to you. Okay. So now if I execute this code, this is the output. See, for this number, we got 0, guys. If you are not understanding why we got the 0, let me show you over here. Okay. Observe very carefully, guys. What was our number? 49.03 and maybe 49, something like this it was. So I want to round off this number, round -2. Okay. So now we have to check, guys. What I taught, -1, -2. So both the numbers we have to make it 0, 0. But before that, what number they have passed here? -2. Here we have a -2. For -2, this 4 is present, guys. So we have to check, is 4 greater than or equal to 5? No, 4 is not greater than or equal to 5. So left side, it won't add anything. So left side also you have 0, 0. So everywhere you got 0 only. So the final result will be 0, guys. Do remember this. Okay, left side, if you don't have anything, it will add 0. One more similar example I will take. Observe carefully. Round off. Let's say 4813.689, and you have to round off to -4. So now we will take this number 4813.689. Now minus 4 means check minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So all these digits we have to make it 0, 0, 0, 0. But before we make this minus 4 ka digit 0, guys, this before we make it 0, we have to check, is 4 greater than or equal to 5? No. So this won't add any plus 1. So by default, nothing is present when 0 is present. Here also it is 0. So it will round off this number to 0, guys. The output for this is 0 if you pass negative 4. I hope I am clear with this. Okay. So let's continue with our code examples. Okay. So this is all about our round off function, guys. So the next function which we have is, let's go through the document. You can execute all the examples of round off function over here. Select round off. Let's say for 49 point, some digits I will pass, comma, minus 2 I have written. So what is the output of this? 0 is the output, guys. So we are getting the correct output. So what in all the examples I have shown about round function, just practice with them. Okay. Next. In the notes, you will be getting everything, guys. So you can go through it. Next, we have power and pow function and squared function. So let's go to the power and pow function. Both are equivalent function. Power function you can use, or you can use pow function, equivalent. There is no difference, guys. Okay, both are alternative. Either of the function you can use. So here I will write select. I will use power function. I will pass it here 2, comma 2. Means 2 to the power 2. So what is the output? 2 to the power 2 is 4, correct? So now if I check, I am getting 4. If you want the cube of 2, just pass 3 here. 2 to the power 3 is 8. Okay. So very simple, guys. Power means you can pass first number and the power you can pass as a second parameter. So the same value you can get by using pow function as well. Here I will write 2, comma 3. You will get same value, guys. I'll run this code. Can you check here? Same. So power and pow both are alternative. Whichever you want, you can use it. Next we have, what is the next function? SQRT, squared function. SQRT. Squared function will return the square root of number. For example, select square root of, let's say 16 I want. What is the square root of 16, guys? 4, right? So now if I execute, what happened? Let me check it out. I guess this online compiler might won't support. Okay. This squared function, but our workbench supports, guys. We don't have any issue with the workbench. Again, I'll just check it out. No. There is issue with the online compiler. Let me show you in the MySQL workbench. Okay. There it will work. So see, I have copy pasted into our MySQL workbench and I'll execute it. See, we are getting the output. So the square root of 49 is 7. In the similar way, if I pass 16 over here, I got a 4. Okay. If I passed 144 over here, I got a 12. So squared function will return the square root of a number, guys. Okay. So function is correct. Maybe that online compiler won't support this function. Okay, and that's totally fine, guys. We have confirmed over here. So let's see the next function. Squared is done. CEIL and floor. So we need to understand CEIL and floor, and that's all. After that, we'll start solving the questions, guys. So let's see what is this CEIL and floor all about. So observe very carefully, everyone. CEIL means ceiling. You can consider it as a ceiling. Okay, at the top side, guys. Top. Ceiling will be at the top side, correct? On the other hand, floor means bottom. Okay, at the bottom side we have. Ceiling means top, floor means bottom. Just remember this much. CEIL will always go towards positive infinity and floor will always go towards negative infinity. I know you haven't understood anything. So let's understand with simple examples, guys. Okay. So first we will understand about CEIL. What is this CEIL all about? Okay. Okay. Let's say I have a number CEIL of, I will write 34.891 like this. What is the output of this? Let's execute and first check the output. CEIL of 34.891. In MySQL, if you want, you can check, or in online compiler also you can check. So here I am writing, select CEIL of 34.891. So I'm getting 35. So it will, in short, round off the number, guys. Okay. If I get 34.1 also, I'm getting 35. If I get 34.0001 and if I execute, I'm still getting 35, guys. Okay. Now, if I write it over here, let's say 4.1. Round off this number to the nearest integer. I don't CEIL and floor, both will give you the integer value in the output, guys. So if you tell CEIL of 4.1, means remove the digits after decimal point. So it will remove and it will return 5 to you. So what rules CEIL is following to round off the number? Let's understand over here. Okay. So now this is your number line, guys. Let me remove this example. This is your number line, correct? And let's say on this number line, this is the origin. Okay. Now, let's say on this we have a positive numbers. I'll just write 1, 2, 3, 4. This side I will give the negative numbers. -1, -2, -3. We will continue this side. Here we have a negative infinity, we can say. We will continue the numbers this side also. Here we have a positive infinity. Okay. Okay. Understood. So now if I write CEIL of 2.1, round off this number. So the output of this is 3. Now how 3? Let's understand. Do remember, guys, CEIL will always go towards positive infinity. Okay. So now this is your number line. Okay. The number which you have passed is 2.1. Where is 2? Here it is 2. 0.1 will come somewhere here, guys. 0.1. Okay. So the nearest integer from this point is, if you are thinking, ma'am, nearest integer is 2. No. You should not go towards negative direction, guys. Nearest integer is of course 2, but you will come this direction to get that 2. What I told, your CEIL will always go towards positive infinity. So to go this side and check what is the nearest integer? 3. So 3 is your output, guys. Are you understanding? After number, if you have 0.1 also, the next integer value, it returns to you. Okay. One more example. I'll remove this now. We'll remove this points also. Okay, this is your number line. And this was your number 2, guys. Okay. Now I want CEIL of, let's say 3.91, something like this. 3.9. So what is the output of this? 4. How? Let's check it out. Your number 3 is present here. 0.9 will come somewhere over here. Correct, right? So check the nearest integer while going towards positive direction is 4. So you got 4. Nearest integer you have to check towards positive direction. You should not go towards negative direction. Positive direction only you should go. I'll remove this now. in the similar way. One more example, guys. I'll take CEIL of, you have to tell me the output. CEIL of 2.001. What is the output of this? If you have 0.1 also on this number 2, the output will be next integer 3, guys. How? See, 2 number is present over here. This is your 2. 001 will come somewhere here, guys. 001. It's not 1 also. 001. Let's say it is 001. So now, what is the nearest integer from this point? You might be saying, ma'am, 2 only nearest. Yes, 2 is nearest, guys. See, from 2.001, your 2 is nearest integer and the next integer is 3. Correct? So it will check the integer which is present towards positive infinity. So it will return 3, guys. So the output of this is 3. Are you understanding this? Okay. So let's take one more example. Again, I'll take the number line like this. Now we'll deal with negative numbers. 0, -1, -2, -3. Here it is plus 2, 3. This side I have positive infinity. This side I have negative infinity. CEIL will always go towards positive infinity. Do remember this, guys. Okay. So now you tell me, what is the output of this? CEIL of -2.9. What is the output of this? It will round off the number to the integer. What CEIL and floor does? They will round off the number to the integer. You have to convert this number to the integer. This is not integer. This is floating point number. Okay. Where is -2? Target first. This is -2. 0.9 will come somewhere over here. 0.9. -2.9. -2.9. So from -2.9, you have first integer nearest is this. And one more integer you have, which is nothing but this. Now, which one to consider? From 2.9, you have -3 also. You have -2 also. So, which one to consider? The one which will come while going towards positive infinity direction. This side you have to check, guys. So, while going towards this side, whichever the first integer value will come, that is your final output. So, the output is -2, guys. Are you understanding this? Okay. So, in case of CEIL, see, in case of CEIL, if you give any negative number here, like this, a big negative number you have given. Okay. What is the output of this CEIL? This part of the number as it is will always be the output, guys. As you can check, this part of the number is always will be the output. So in CEIL function, if you pass negative number, this negative part which you have before decimal will be as it is the output, guys. We will check few more examples. You tell me, what is the CEIL of -89.99? What is the output of this? Negative part, guys. -89 you should return as it is. Again, what is the CEIL of minus some big number? Again, I will take 0.83. What is the output of this? Close your eyes and just write the initial part. Okay, 983 as it is, guys. Okay. What is the output of CEIL of -99.99? Output is -99. You no need to check, guys. Always this part will be as it is the output in case of CEIL. So CEIL is converting your decimal numbers into integers. Okay, into integers. Clear? And how CEIL works with positive values, guys? Let's see. If I write it over here, what CEIL of positive number I will pass? 89.1. What is the output? On 89, if you have 0.1 also, fraction, guys, the next number 90, it will return. Positive direction. Okay. Next, CEIL of, let's say 99.001. What is the output of this? 100 will be the output, guys. Again, CEIL of, let's say you have 11.01. What is the output of this? 12 will be the output. As simple as that. So you no need to use your brain. Whatever the number you are seeing over here. Just a minute. Okay. Whatever the number you are seeing over here, plus 1 you should add into this. If you have something after this digits. Again, whatever the number you have, add plus 1, return. Whatever the number you have, add plus 1 and return. If something is present over here, then add plus 1 and return, guys. If 0.1 is also present, then also add plus 1. We should not check greater than or equal to 5, less than or equal to 5. No need. So in this case also, we are converting decimal to integer. Okay. Clear, everyone? Okay, next. Now we need to understand everything about floor function. Floor. Floor will always go towards negative infinity. Negative infinity means what? Look over here. Let's say this is your number line. Okay. Here you have origin O. This side of the origin you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And this side you have -1, -2, -3, -4. Continue negative infinity. This side continue positive infinity, guys. Okay. Now let's say we have this example. Tell me the floor of 4.9. What is the floor value of 4.9? So means they are asking to convert this into integer, guys. This is decimal point, decimal number. Convert it into integer. So let's check 4.9. Instead of 4.9, I will take 2.9 because on number line, I have the numbers until 4, guys. 2.9 I will take. Where is 2, guys? Target the 2. On number line, here it is. 0.9, where 0.9 will come? Here. This is your 2.9. Okay. So from 2.9, you have a first integer 3 over here. And you have a second integer 2 over here. So from 2.9, 2 integers you have 2 and next is 3. So this side if I am considering means I am going towards positive infinity, guys. So I should not consider this because floor will always go towards negative infinity. So this side whatever the number you have, this side is your negative infinity. This number you have to consider. So the output of this is 2, guys, not 3. 3 means you are going towards positive infinity. Okay. Okay. Understood. One more example we will take. Okay. Let's say I need a floor of, I'll just write it over here. Give me the floor of 4.9968. What is the output? Close your eyes and whatever the integer value you are seeing over here, always that integer value as it is will be the output. It won't care about the next integer. This integer, it will return as it is. And all these numbers, it will make it 0. Okay. Again, I will write it over here. Floor of. Some big number I will take, guys. What is the floor value of this? Again, blindly close your eyes. Don't think anything. Whatever the part you have over here, this is only your output. When you are dealing with positive values. Positive values. Clear, everyone? Okay. So now let's see what will happen when we are dealing with negative value, guys. Okay. Floor with negative values. Let's say this is your number line. Okay. A big number line. Here you have origin O. Okay. This side I'll just show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This side -1, -2, minus 3, minus 4. And this side I have my negative infinity. This side I have my positive infinity. Okay, understood. Now let's say the example is, give me the floor value of, let's say I will write it over here, minus 8. Minus 8.99. What is the floor value? Let's check it out, guys. Minus 8 I will not take because on my number line I don't have minus 8. So I'll just take it as minus 2, guys. Minus 2.99. Okay. So let's check. Minus 2. Where is minus 2? Here is your minus 2, guys. This is your minus 0.99 will come somewhere over here. So let's assume this is your minus 2.99. Now floor and CEIL both will convert this decimal points into integer, right? So from this point minus 2.99, first integer value is minus 2 and second nearest integer value is minus 3. So two values you have, minus 2.99. First is minus 2, and the second one is minus 3. Floor will always go towards negative infinity, guys. So this side, whatever the value you are getting towards negative infinity, this value is your final answer, guys. So the output for this is minus 3. Okay. The previous number you should return. For minus 2, the next number is minus 1, guys. And the previous number is minus 3. So always previous number we should return in case of negative value of floor. So again, we will take one more example. Are you understanding why we have taken 3 only? Okay, because 3 is coming towards negative infinity direction. If you take 2, 2 means positive infinity direction, guys, this side. We always should check this side value, which is nothing but minus 3. So now let's take one more example. Floor with negative value. Negative value is minus 8.99. What is the output, guys? Output for this is minus 9 will be the output. Previous number, minus 9 will be the output. Floor of minus, let's say, 88.99. What is the output? Minus previous number, 89. Okay. Next, floor of minus 1 point. Just a minute. Very clear. Give me a second. Okay, I hope it is visible. Minus 1 point, I will write, let's say, 99. What is the output of this? Minus, not minus 1 as it is minus 2, guys. Okay, how? This example we will check on number line. Look over here. This is your origin 0, guys. This side you have a plus 1, plus 2 and positive infinity. This side you have a minus 1, minus 2 and negative infinity. They are telling minus 1. Where is minus 1? Here it is minus 1. 0.99 will come somewhere over here. Minus 1.99. So this is where your minus 1.99 will come. So now you should take the integer value which is coming towards negative infinity, guys. Means minus 2, not minus 1. That's why the output is minus 2. I hope I am clear with this. Okay. Now on the other hand, if we are working with positive values, look over here. If I ask you floor of 4.99, what is the output? 4. Floor of 6896, some big number I will take, 899. What is the output? 6896 as it is will be the output. Next, floor of 99.99. What is the output? 99, guys. So whatever the integer value you have over here, this is your final output. Okay. This part we should return as it is. This is your final output always. Clear everyone in case of floor? So whenever you are getting any number in floor, if it is positive number, If it is positive number, then integer part, this part you should return as it is. If it is negative number, if number is negative, then previous number you should give. If it is minus 8.99, minus 9 will be the output. Previous number means for minus 1, which one is previous number? Minus 2, guys. Okay, previous number. Don't think next number. Okay. Okay. I hope I am clear with what is floor and what is CEIL all about. So let's execute the code practically and let's discuss about it more. So I'll go back. Okay. Whatever the examples I have executed, you can also execute the same. Okay. And you can check the output. So now the time has come where we have to solve the practice question based on these functions, number functions. Okay. For that purpose, you have to create this table first. So in Workbench, I will create the table. I'll just drag it over here. Okay. So we have to insert the values also. So the same I will copy. You will be getting everything in the description, guys. All the notes, everything. Okay. I'll paste it over here. Okay. I'll first which database to use I have not mentioned over here. Let's say in this world database, I am asking to create it. Okay. So what you have to do? Or if you want to create some other database, you can create it, guys. Let me create new database only. Create database. Let's say the database name is company. So I'll select this part of the code. I'll execute. Company database created. Now inside this, I'm going to create orders. So if I refresh this, can you see? Okay. Company database. Now it is under use. So again, one more time, I will create this orders. Yeah. So let me check. Yeah. Order database. Sorry, orders table got created inside company. Really, let me refresh this. So inside this, you can check orders table, which is present inside company database. Instead of writing use a company, I have double clicked on it. So my company database is under use, guys. Okay. So let's select all the details from orders. So this is my order table, guys. Only 3 records are present in this. So let's write the queries now. Okay. Let's see question number 1. Write a query to find the remainder when amount is divided by 100 for each product. Sorry, for each order. Amount should be divided by 100. Then we have to return the remainder. Okay. So I will write select. What to select, guys? Remainder we have to select, right? So which function returns the remainder? Mod function. So amount divided by 100. So if I execute this code, sorry, amount, comma, 100. So if I execute this code, see, we are getting the remainder when amount is divided by 100. Okay. You can display the amount column as well if you want. Again, I'll execute it. See, this is the amount when we divide it by 100. 100 ones are 100. So 155 minus 100, 55.75. Okay. So 100 twos are 200. So 240 minus 200, 40.20, guys. So it is returning remainder from our number. Okay. Next question. Write a query to get the remainder when amount is divided by 50. You solve this. Write a query to find the absolute difference between amount and 200. So we have to display, select amount. Absolute difference means positive value, guys. Amount minus 200 from orders table. So you can check, we are getting the absolute value means positive value only we are getting. Okay. Column aliasing, check in the question. Accordingly, you can give the column aliasing to this function. Okay. Now next. Second question, you solve it. Write a query to round the amount to 1 decimal place. So I'll write the answer. Select round the amount 1 decimal place. So I have passed 1. from orders. So 1 digit after decimal point I need. So I'm getting 1 digit after decimal point. Clear? Okay. Next question. Write a query to round. Okay, this you solve it. Power. Write a query to get the square of amount. Okay. How to get the square of amount? Each amount, guys. You can use power. Here I will write amount, comma, 2 from orders. Okay. I will display the amount. Okay. So now I'll just select this part. I'll execute it. So you can check this is the amount and this is the power of amount. Okay. Amount to the power 2. Amount to the power 2 means square of each amount I am displaying over there. Okay. So let's see the next question. Power is done. Next, square. Write a query to find the square root of each amount for each order. Square root of each amount for each order I need. So we will write select which function? Square of amount from orders. They want it for each order, so we no need to use any where clause. So here also I'll just attach the amount. Yeah, this is the amount and this is the square root of that amount, guys. Okay. Okay. Next. CEIL and floor. Write a query to apply ceiling on amount 7.5. So they are asking first you have each amount value in your table, right? So for each amount value, you divide it by 7.5. So you will be getting one floating point number as a result, right? So convert it into integer by using CEIL they are asking for. Okay. So this is the query, guys. I'll copy this only or we'll type it. Let it be. Let me drag it over here. Okay. Select amount as it is AMOUNT amount, comma, CEIL of. CEIL of amount as it is they haven't asked divided by 7.5. Okay. From orders. So this is what they have asked to display. Can you see all are integer value? Okay. Okay. Next. Write a query to apply floor on amount divided by 5.2. Same question, guys. But instead of CEIL, we have to use floor. Okay, that's all. So this is the answer. If I execute, you can check order ID and this is the floor result for each amount after dividing 5.2. Okay. So yeah, very simple questions were there, guys. We have completed all of them. So notes on CEIL and floor I have given over here. Okay. CEIL of 5.2. CEIL means upper limit, guys. After 5 point, if you have 1 also, next number 6 you should return in the output. So all the rules about CEIL and floor we already have discussed. So all the number functions I have given over here. Read it. Each example for each function, execute it. Okay. Then create this table and start solving this question. Okay. So this is all about the number function in MySQL we have completed. In the next video, we are going to explore the date and time function. Until then, try to revise string functions and number function. Try to solve all the practice question. We'll meet in the next video with the new functions in MySQL. Until then, take care all of you and have a good day to all. Thank you everyone.